In episode 2 of Televised Carnage's Product Pit Stop, I will be sharing with you where I get 90% of my Gaslands accessories. Etsy is an online store that allows small businesses to create products so they make it home and sell them to us. It's also where I get most of my Gaslands accessories. That includes templates, weapons, vehicle upgrades, some vehicles themselves, and bits of terrain and whatnot for my arenas. It's a really great place that allows you to get pretty much anything you can desire, and I found that it's probably the cheapest option out there. Although in this review I'm going to be covering one store in particular, this review can actually be used all across Etsy because I'm going to be breaking down really the two main types of 3D printers that you're going to find out there. Now, let's move over here and get a better look at some of these awesome items that I've purchased online. Fun Board Games Accessories uses two types of FDM printers, a high quality, high definition printer and a normal definition printer. The normal definition printer is what they do most of their items on their website with, and it's used for larger items such as these gates here. Now you can see once you get a little bit closer, the main drawback is these little lines that are all over this piece of terrain. Now I didn't mind them, especially for something larger printed like this, because it actually helped collect some of the dry brushing I was doing and some of the weathering. And I know that we like heavily weathered stuff here in our Gaslands game. But items like that, or these turrets that I did, you can see this is done with a normal definition printer that has those little lines inside of it. So other than the normal definition, there's the high definition FDM printer. You can see the high definition printed one, you can barely see those little lines on it at all. They're really, really discreet, and you're gonna get a lot of these weapons for the same price as the SLA printed one. So you could fill up a whole fleet full of vehicles for just a few bucks with these printed ones. So that being said, after your FDM printers, the high quality and normal quality, you have your SLA printers, that laser hardened resin. And these ones kind of grow out of the bottom of the printer. Actually, it's a really cool process if you watch it online, but it has these little supports all over them. Those supports kind of go away really, really well once you get the model done. So some of you may have seen this on one of my battle report videos, but this guy looks really good once it's all cut out. You cannot see those little support trees anywhere. Same thing with his tank tracks. He has different kind of accessories on here. Here's an example of tank tracks with tons of little trees all over it. Once those are cut off, you can't even tell they were there. So this bus has those same tank tracks you just saw all over it. And you really cannot tell that this was 3D printed. It looks fantastic. There's also some weapons. These are SLA printed. They're high quality. They look really good. So it really just kind of depends on what you're trying to accomplish. If you want a really, really high quality model, go with the SLA. You're just going to pay for it. If you're going for just filling a fleet full of vehicles, maybe working on some terrain or something, go with the FDM printed stuff. You're going to save some money. You're going to get a really high quality item. On Fun Board Games and Accessories, he doesn't just have weapons and accessories for vehicles. He has those other things. I got my skid dice from him. He does not make these in-house, but he orders them wholesale so he can save us money. Those are just a few bucks to get my set there. He also has templates. He does have a laser etcher in-house that he uses to do his templates with. And these things came out fantastic. They were, again, just a few bucks. There's tons of things that I don't have that he has on his website, so check them out. Just check out Etsy in general whenever you're trying to buy stuff. I know whenever I first started, I was really confused on where to buy stuff from without there being a traditional Gaslands store to buy stuff. And Etsy was really the one-stop shop for everything that I needed. But use this information for your own good. You may not want to purchase from Fun Board Games and Accessories, which link will be in the description. It's where I suggest to go, especially if you're stateside. But even if you're not stateside or you just choose to order from somewhere else, the same information is going to carry over, be it an Etsy store over in the Philippines or over in Europe somewhere. Just find the best item for you. I hope really that this kind of helps out. I know, again, I was really confused on what these different letters meant and whatnot, and what I was actually going to be purchasing. But Jose was super communicative with me. And before I even decided I was going to do this review video, he shared tons of info with me about what I was actually purchasing. So with that being said, I really do want to thank Fun Board Games and Accessories again for sharing all this info with me so I could bring it to you. And it's going to bring episode 2 of Televised Carnage's Product Pit Stop to a close.